It's September, and that means a new Star Citizen and BoredGamer channel update for what we can expect and look forward to from this month. August's giveaway winner, we'll do first, is Zero UK. They won a Mercury Starrunner. Congratulations. For September, we have an all-new giveaway. It's for another Mercury Starrunner. They are awesome as ships, and I love them. I think they're great. A great multi-crew ship, a mission runner with cargo and vehicle space, a good amount of gun, and it's got a load of hidey holes and interaction going on with it. It allows you to do a bit of everything that Star Citizen has to offer, and the added joy that data running will be coming for it in the future as well. Just comment on any of my videos made during September to be in for a chance of winning that. Oh, something I do want to complain about immediately though, my main computer is broken. I woke up this morning, turned it on, it rapidly raced up to 90 degrees and shut off, so I didn't actually know that was why it was shutting off to start with. I had a sort of problem solve and go, oh, my CPU is going ridiculously hot, why? I think it's because my CPU cooler pump's broken, so I've bought a new one. Hopefully that will sort it out. We'll see when it arrives tomorrow. I went into town and I couldn't find one. Anyway, it's September, and it's the run-up to two major things: Alpha 3.15 and CitizenCon. Technically, 3.15 is supposed to be targeted for the end of September. It is the Q3 patch. The end of Q3 is September. However, it's often delayed, for at least the live build anyway, to around CitizenCon time, which is a few days later on the 9th of October. So we can expect Alpha 3.15 to probably be in either CARTI phased or the first wave of PTU in the latter half of September. But we do not know much about its release schedule yet. So almost certainly either CARTI. If it goes well in either CARTI, then it might go to first wave PTU in September. That would be my expectation. The patch has two major gameplay loops as updates that I want to sort of focus on, and that's medical and inventory updates. Although there's lots of other bits and bobs that may be in the patch and will be in the patch. If you die, you'll respawn at new hospital locations. You can use medical tools to heal other players. Local inventory will have you only carrying a limited amount of items. All your items will need to be stored at a landing zone or on your ship or on your character. Obviously, you can only carry a little bit on your character, and then you'll need to move it between your character, ship, and local area. So this also comes with an asset manager, so you can work out where all your ships and gear is, and you're going to have to do a bit of management and make more choices in what loadouts you use and what you have with you. It is actually going to change the way you play the game quite a lot. Now, the actual confirmed 3.15 patch feature-wise is not out yet, and we've got some features which are confirmed for it now, but it's the more minor features, and we are awaiting them to confirm that the medical and inventory gameplay is coming with it, but it's expected. It is expected to come with it, but they'll shore that up over the next few weeks, and we'll get a full guide up on the particulars of those gameplay loops as soon as we have all of the details. But there's a load of other stuff that's coming with Alpha 3.15 as well. So there's new missions that seem to focus on underground facilities and defend and infiltrate scenarios there, though it does seem that we might also get some assaulty type mission stuff as well with that. We'll have to wait and see. There's also going to be loot around the game now, with lootable containers, and I think we're going to see some interesting things to find here. I'm pretty excited by the potential that maybe we'll get some unique items, maybe we'll get some cool skinned items, maybe we'll get some cool armor and weapons, that sort of thing, as well as expensive things that we can sell and go, oh, we've got lots of loot. So looting's super important for this type of game. It sort of has people going out and grinding for long periods of time to do to get lots more time out of these missions, and it does sort of add to the replayability of a lot of the Star Citizen stuff. And there's limited gameplay loops at the moment. And there's lots of new ships for this patch as well: the Ares Iron and Inferno, the Hercules A2, along with new bomb tech, so bombs will actually be a thing, and the extremely long-awaited rework for the flyable Redeemer. So when that patch goes live, expect that we're going to have a ship sale, all that sort of stuff. Will that be in September? It's possible that 3.15 could go live in September, though I think it's very unlikely. Even if it all goes well, I still think that it would be a while out of September before it actually went live. And we could see some new events throughout September as well. CIG had said that they wanted a load of events throughout the year, and obviously we've seen things like the Ninetales Lockdown and Xenothreat Remastered, stuff like that, but there's a lot more coming as well. We are getting some Arena Commander updates in the patch as well, with the new Broken Moon map So I'm going to be playing a lot more Vandal Swarm and Pirate Swarm in 3.15 to be sure. Hopefully there'll be some other cool little tweaks there. I'm hoping we'll see Theatres of War at some point during this patch cycle. I was expecting it in 3.14's patch cycle, but that does not seem to have materialised. As I said, though, it is the road to CitizenCon. A lot of stuff is being hidden for reasons. Mainly those reasons being that they want some wow factor and some surprises for that event. However, this leaves us with a mixed bag for September, as a lot of the cool stuff that they might have shared with us is not going to be in the monthly report or roadmap updates or Inside Star Citizen. It's going to be obscured on those. So, as a content creator, I get annoyed about that. I want more, not less. And I don't really want to be starved so that they can then go, here's a feast, and they go, you were really hungry, see? You were hungry, it was really good. Yeah, it was good, but that's because you starved me first. I'm hungry, CIG, don't starve me. I get cranky, I get hangry. That's hungry angry for people that don't... Why is someone phoning me? That was my financial advisor telling me that, have I thought about having more money? Because then I wouldn't have to worry about money so much. Thanks, that was useful, appreciated. But at CitizenCon, you can expect a gameplay demo, a load of presentations on things like planetary tech, star systems, the dynamic universe sim, that's sort of themes that we're expecting, new ships, generally a full day's worth of entertainment and Star Citizen goodies. They haven't confirmed exactly what is being shown yet, but we've done some videos and there's expectations from last year, and they said it's going to be out of this system, so we're expecting new star systems like Nyx and Pyro to be shown, things like that. But there is a lot going on in September beyond all of that, though. And we have the monthly reports coming out later today at time of recording. I'll get a summary of those up over the next couple of days. But they might be a little muted because of CitizenCon. Sort of them going, oh, let's hide their things. Oh, precious things. Xenothreat is ongoing, that event in 3.14.1 at the moment, at least until Sunday the 5th of September, but it might be a load longer. It might be well beyond that. It might be in next week sometime instead. It might be at the end of the month. Who knows? Make sure that you try and earn that Xenothreat armor, which you can get by gaining reputation by doing the event a few times. Bam, get some armor and suit, all that sort of jazz and a helmet. The Ship Showdown moves onto its next phase and main phase on the 8th of September. This is having you vote on your favourite ships that are flyable in-game, and the top ones are going into a free fly event. The top 16 that are currently being selected just through popularity at the moment are all going to be on sale at some point. Some people are trying to make the Sabre Raven popular enough to be in that top 16, because CIG said they wouldn't sell it, but if it's in the top 16, they will sell it, and that creates a paradox, and then Star Citizen is instantly completed because of paradox. I don't know, but I suspect that they would sell the Sabre Raven if it's eligible and it makes the cut, but it probably won't make the cut. We'll have to wait and see. Not very many people have the ship, so I can't imagine it being that popular. Although, maybe. I mean, I love it. I think it looks beautiful. It does need some work. Also, on the 20th to the 27th of September, there is going to be a free fly with those ships from the Ship Showdown. Now, is it going to be a free-to-play event as well? Don't know for sure. Maybe. There is going to be a Talk Like a Pirate Day event sale thing. International Talk Like a Pirate Day is on the 19th of September, so expect it to be around then. There's probably going to be a screenshot competition. There's probably going to be all of the different ships that you can imagine in pirate skins available. At least the Caterpillar, probably the Gladius, things like that. You can expect all of the usual Cloud Imperium shows. Inside Star Citizen might be avoiding certain topics because of CitizenCon again, but it's going to be looking at 3.15 features and development beyond 3.15 and beyond CitizenCon. So hopefully we're going to get lots of sprint reports and lots of little tiny bits like, oh, this is cool, this is cool, this is cool. This week's show, for example, is supposed to be very ship heavy and have a sprint report as well. We're going to get to see the Redeemer and Ares in a lot more glory. Various Star Citizen lives are going to be each week, and I expect them to be pretty tame this month, though. We might see a Spectrum AMA and a deep dive on Star Citizen Live at some point this month. I'm very much looking forward to if they do a Calling All Devs this month. That would be great. So we're going to be summarising all of that and doing our weekly news and all that sort of stuff as we always do. And you can expect some other stuff, I suppose, as well. If we've got the ability to cover 3.15.0 in any way, shape or form, we will. Obviously, I'm an Evocati member, so I can't leak you Evocati information. I can't cover the Evocati patch or the Evocati patch notes. But when it goes to first wave PTU or anything's public sort of information that CIG have sent out, then I can cover that. So yeah, gameplay, all that sort of stuff. As soon as I can give you a proper tour of the Redeemer, of the Ares, of the A2, I will. I'm super excited about that. Me and Zin are going to be playing lots of Xenothreat and 9 Tails Lockdown over the next couple of weeks. As soon as I get my computer back up and running, I want to get a big 3.14.1 state of the game up at some point. Cargo running isn't great at the moment, so I'd like to talk about that in more detail and see what we can do to fix that for 3.15, that sort of thing. Just talk about what would be good to have fixed, because cargo running is super important. And we know they've got Jumptown version 2 coming up, and obviously the inventory system might be partly towards a cargo refact. That we'll see. Once we get the next roadmap, I'm going to look at a more locked down version of 3.15, exactly what we can expect and what we can not expect. We may do a rumours episode on CitizenCon if we hear anything. I'd like to do a video on plans for NPC crew and AI turrets, sort of like a deep dive of future gameplay there. Damage control as well, so fire, repair, ship controls, doors, power relays, all that sort of stuff as a gameplay loop. I kind of want to talk about. We've got some information on that, and I don't mind a little bit of sort of like talking about the potentials for stuff, a bit of theory craft. There are quite a few gameplay loops from base building to bounty hunting that, based on info we might get over the next couple of weeks, I might want to visit. It is going to be based on the monthly report, it is going to be based on the next roadmap update, and I'll have a look to see what is in the progress tracker. Me and Zinyu will continue to do our hot takes and podcast stuff, occasionally at least, and I'm going to be trying to stream at least twice a week, just chatting about Star Citizen. We do want to get more gameplay there. We would have probably been doing more if everything in the world had not gone wrong. Zin is going to continue her lore series as well. If you've got any suggestions for the lore series, please share them. If you've got any suggestions for topics that you want me to cover, go, I really want to know about medical gameplay or salvage or something very specific, or something not specific, very, very generalistic, share it. I'd love to hear from you. There is some exclusive content that we're planning to put up for the YouTube members and Patreon members. I've been super lazy with that. I am really sorry. I do genuinely appreciate the support, and it helps the channel keep going and producing content and employ Zin and keep me really well fed, far too well fed. So we will be getting more of that stuff up. Just as I said, over the last couple of months, it's been so crazy with my life. And we are going to start interviewing some more people in the community again soon, as people seem to really enjoy that. As many of you know, my father passed away recently, and that caused a bit of stress in my work life as well. I am doing a lot better mentally now, and I really want to thank Zin for helping out and putting up with me. She is a fantastic friend and a fantastic employee, like genuinely. And I want to thank my mods, Huntress and Jaybird and a load of content creators and people like Salty Mike and stuff like that. I know are there for me if I need to chat to them. They're good people. And Nooberfire, like there's a huge amount of you, and I'm obviously not going to be able to mention all of you. It would just be a huge list. I love you all. JP is a big channel whale and supporter. He's one of my mates. He really goes the extra mile to chuck money at the channel, but he has genuinely been a fantastic shoulder to cry on and chat to, and he's the guy that basically started off my interview series a while ago that seemed to get quite popular with him then, those ex-CIG employees and chatting to all of those. So I love doing that sort of stuff, and we'll have to do it more on the channel. There have been thousands of people sending kind messages and support, and I do really appreciate it. I think that it wasn't as hellish as it could have been, and I sort of like I'm very thankful for that, and my mental health is staying pretty solid at the moment. I did get quite melancholy. I became a bit withdrawn, but I'm back on the Star Citizen horse. I know the game doesn't have horses. It was a figure of expression, a figure of speech. I can't words. My brain has become mush. Get this video out. We get the Xenothreat gameplay that me and Zin played recently out, which should actually be pretty good fun for people to see. And we'll get my computer sorted tomorrow, and then better quality content. We're gonna be bam wham back with the channel with a vengeance, and it's all gonna be great. And road to CitizenCon. Woo! What do you think? Are you excited for CitizenCon? Are you excited for Alpha 3.15? When do you think Xenothreat will actually end? Whatever your thoughts, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Some people say I shill for NordVPN, but listen to some of these comments that I just made up. I've never fed the love of a woman before, but then I got NordVPN, and that didn't matter. Doctor said I'd never walk again, but then I got NordVPN. Now I've been running marathons. Also, I got robot legs around the same time. they might have helped somewhat too. I was a tone-deaf pirate, but after getting NordVPN, I'm able to play the saxophone. Go on, Zin, try and animate all of this. Click the links below to get NordVPN. It might lead you to a more fulfilling life, but more likely, it will just help protect you from the terrors of the internet. Every month we have a ship giveaway. For September, it's for another Mercury Star Runner. I love that ship. It's a great way to try a huge portion of Star Citizen's gameplay. If you want a chance of winning that, just comment on any of my videos made during the month. If you'd like to further support the channel, be sure to check out that join button underneath my videos. There's also links to my Patreon, which also helps loads as well, direct donations, and just commenting, subscribing, liking, all that sort of jazz goes a huge way to helping the channel. Thank you so much for watching, guys. You take care, and I hope to see you in the verse.